it on the ground. And the cartoon, they painted it on the ground. And they were like, yeah, you feel bad, yeah, bad man, no, bad man. We're gonna waste your money. And we're gonna waste your missile. Major freaking trolling, I kid you not.
Iran is fooling the US and Israel using Tom and Jerry and Bugs Bunny-like strategies. They're using anamorphic ground paintings to deceive the US and Israeli attacks. The US has been striking drawings of F-14s this entire time the last couple days. The Iranians reportedly put their jets underground weeks before the war started. It's reported that Trump thinks that he destroyed the entire Iranian Air Force, which isn't true. We've been striking drawings, and it's honestly pretty hilarious. The IDF also released this footage claiming a strike on an Iranian Mi-17 helicopter. But the target appears to be a painted helicopter decoy on the ground, suggesting the strike likely hit a fake target rather than a real aircraft. Look how the wings weren't affected at all, and if you watch closely, it's kind of super obvious. What is interesting is we used this same strategy in World War II, using inflatable trucks and tanks to fool the Germans.
So, you mean to tell me that Iran is painting pictures of helicopters on the ground, and the U.S. and Israel is blowing these motherfuckers up thinking that they're real helicopters? And post that shit online, man. Post that shit online. They paint pictures of helicopters on the ground and y'all thinking this shit is real? I mean, hitting these so-called targets, there ain't no debris or nothing flying up in the goddamn air. Yeah! I didn't know if people be trolling in wars, man. You know what I'm saying? That is like first-class trolling right there, man. And no wonder they run out of ammunition because they been hitting shit like that.
U.S.
Blowing up goddamn birthday balloons in El Paso and all this old bullshit, man. Are you fucking serious right?
Hello everyone, I'm Noble and welcome back to the channel. Something unbelievable is going viral online and the Americans are reacting. It's a mix of shock, laughter and confusion. A video calculating on social media claims that Iran may have tricked the US military into bombing what looks like a fighter jet, but was actually just a drawing on the ground. The clip spread across the internet with millions of views, with people asking the same question: did the US really drop expensive bombs or a fake target? According to posts online, Iran drew a fighter jet on an airfield to act as beacons. The idea is simple. If the enemy sees what looks like a jet from the air, they might strike it, wasting weapons on something that isn't real. And when the video surfaced, many Americans immediately started reacting. Some people joked that US taxpayers might be paying millions of dollars to destroy printing on concrete. Others say the situation shows how modern warfare can include description, tactics designed to fool enemy surveillance. But there is another side of the story. Fact Check says the viral clip may actually be old footage from various strikes in 2005 and it's unclear. So right now the internet is divided. Some say Iran pulled a clever trick, while others say the video is being misinterpreted or taken out of context.
Posted footage claiming to have destroyed an Iranian military helicopter, only for it to turn out to be a decoy painted on the ground. They bombed the equivalent of sidewalk chalk and then lauded it as an accomplishment. This is the funniest thing in the world to me. They painted anamorphic images of F-14 fighter jets on the tarmac, optical illusions that look realistic from the air, and the supposed best militaries in the world fell for it. It's giving Looney Tunes behavior. Remember Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner, and he'd run into these painted tunnels on the wall? That is the energy the US is giving right now. The real jets were safely stashed underground. They took absolutely no damage in this attack, but it cost the US and Israel millions of dollars. The cost of each of these missiles, likely around $5 million each. You know how much it cost them to paint these decoys on the tarmac? $5, $10, if that. Like, what a great return on investment. We're entering the meme stage of the war. What a great return on investment. We're entering the meme stage of the war.
So Iran did the Wile E. Coyote. And for those of you who do not know what the Wile E. Coyote is, here to... Iran painted jets on the runways, and the Americans thought it was the real jet. With $2.8 trillion in counterterrorism, meep meep, motherfuckers. There you have it.
So Iran drew pictures of helicopters on the ground. The Allied forces struck them. This is actually really funny for a couple of reasons. The first is because this is exactly what we did during World War II, right before the end. They have repeated the Normandy Ghost Army, and that in and of itself is funny. But also what the opposing forces said. The military officials said, yeah, no, our guys fell for it, but that obviously means that they had something worth protecting if they were willing to go out there with sidewalk chalk. And of course, I'm paraphrasing. I'm not cheering for the opposition here. What I'm cheering for is for the United States to stop using our geopolitical tactics to bully the rest of the world into doing what we want, to cutting the trade deals that we want. I am in fact advocating. I am advocating for a multipolar world instead of a bipolar world, instead of a unipolar world with America or Russia at the top. In fact, I am here advocating for the safety of humans everywhere, in every country, including you. And if that contradicts the motives of your country, of my country, I don't know what to tell you. Follow me for more.
The American and the Israeli Air Force. I'm sorry, I've been laughing about this for a while before I started recording this. They are now hitting 3D images of helicopters and fighter jets on the ground, which probably cost, what, $100 to do? And they're using $1 million missiles to hit it. Fuck my life. I don't even know what to say about that. But the Iranians are fucking genius. They are fucking genius. Barikalla be shoma.
Iran was accused of drawing fake airplanes on concrete. The United States reportedly thought they were real and bombed the site. According to circulating reports, the US is said to have spent more than $5 million on the airstrike to destroy the target. But later, it was discovered that the aircraft were actually just images painted on the ground. Meanwhile, Iran's real planes had already been moved into shelters beforehand, avoiding the attack. It was a very simple military trick, but an effective one. When people think about it, it almost sounds unbelievable. And the incident reportedly became something the world laughed about regarding the US military. Military deception is nothing new. Armies have used fake tanks, inflatable vehicles, wooden aircraft, and painted decoys for decades to confuse enemy surveillance and protect real assets. If true, this would simply be a modern version of an old strategy, making the enemy waste expensive weapons on worthless targets. So the big question remains, did Iran actually fool advanced surveillance with nothing but paint and concrete? Or is this just another viral story spreading online without solid evidence? For now, the truth remains unclear, but one thing is certain. In modern warfare, deception can be just as powerful as missiles.
One thing is clear, in the age of viral videos and information warfare, it's getting harder and harder to separate facts from propaganda. Whether this was a real military trick or just another misleading clip spreading online, the reaction shows how quickly a single video can spark debate across the world. Is that in modern conflict, the battle isn't just in a battlefield. It's also on the internet. Let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.